Hi, are you recently retired, or perhaps getting towards those years where you're about to retire? Or maybe somebody's offered you voluntary redundancy and you're worried, should I take it or should I work on? I took voluntary redundancy at 59 years of age. In a few days' time, I will be 87. 28 years retired and loving it. You can do the same. You might be worried about it. You might be thinking, can I really afford it? And that's a serious question you ask yourself. Can you really afford it? Can I keep up my normal lifestyle if I do retire? That depends on a number of things. I'm not here to talk about the monetary side of things. You will know yourself if you are reasonably secure. We nearly always want more. We're nearly always a little bit dissatisfied. We'd like a little bit more money. But if you've been getting by pretty well for a while, and if you own your own house, that's a big one. No mortgage to pay off, no big debts. If you haven't got any really big debts, and you've been doing all right for a while, you probably can take voluntary redundancy, you probably can retire, and you will enjoy it. Now the point is you won't enjoy it right the way through because you go through phases. First of all, you get the money, you retire, and you think, wow, I've never been so well off. I've now got all my superannuation, if you've got superannuation, whatever you've saved up, and now you are free from having to go to work, get into the routine, free to do anything you like. Unfortunately, that high doesn't last that long. And then comes, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? A little bit of advice here regarding the monetary side of things. Don't go out on a big holiday and spend thousands of dollars, even though you've always wanted to do it. Those overseas trips, holidaying in luxury hotels, etc. Unless you're really rich, don't do that. Don't eat into that nest egg, which is going to keep you going. Don't go out and buy a car which is going to cost you $100,000. Keep that money aside. Go along to someone who's a retiree investor, investment fund person who knows what they're talking about and who you can trust. Word of mouth referral is always the best there. But then to get back, after the high of being free for a while, you'll think to yourself, what am I going to do? I'm 60 or just under 60 or just over 60. I could have another 20 or 30 years ahead of me now. What am I going to do in my life? This is where the challenge comes in. In my own case, that didn't cause a lot of problems with me because I had lifelong hobbies which I just continued on with. I like creative writing. I like speaking to audiences. I like delving into self-knowledge and self-understanding. And these are the things I pursue today and endeavour to teach other people if they would like to be taught. Public speaking, storytelling, etc. But whatever it is you choose to do, it'll probably be something that you've been doing all your life as a hobby, as a pastime, something you do for free, for enjoyment. If you can carry on doing that in retirement, you'll be fine. One of the phases is finding a meaning or purpose in retirement. And that nearly always means mixing with other people, joining other organisations, contributing, being party to. That's where the enjoyment lies. If you can do that, and I advise that you do, join an organisation or organisations which interest you, make friends, new friends, and live a long and happy retirement. As I said, I've been retired now for 28 years. Maybe I'll even make it to 30 years. 30 years in retirement's a long time. Work out what you're going to do and retire early. You can do it. I did it. I know you can.